Hey business owner, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can clearly see by the title that we are highlighting a wig. We are highlighting this wig. I curled it 2 days ago, so it's looking a little rough and janky right now. Kind of giving off the right color. Let me brush, you know what, let me brush it out. That might help, right? Let me actually brush her out. So y'all can see she is long, okay? So, okay, it's still curling. Look at that. Look at that. And as you can see, she holds a curl. As you can see, she holds a curl very, very nicely. So now it's kind of like straight at the top and then like curls, bouncy curls at the bottom. But I want to recurl the whole thing. I think I'm gonna curl it and then come back. Yeah, I'm gonna curl it and then come back so I can be, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna be back. There we go. Curls, it's just something about some curls. Curls just do it for me. Okay, anyways, okay, let's get on to this video because it's like 9 o'clock at night. Now, the camera does not do this color justice at all. It looks like it's just plain old brown, but I swear to y'all, it's not. I'll put it right here. This is pretty much what this is what inspired me to try to achieve pretty much the same hairstyle. So on camera, it looks like it's just brown, but then again, that could be the way my lighting is. And I want y'all to really be able to see like the color. Y'all can't really see. Okay, maybe that's better. Like y'all see the blonde peeking through? Anyways, it's pretty much how the unit came out. Just trying to give you guys a like idea of how the color is. See it? I think it just looks so freaking cute. Like it's not doing too much. So it's like if you want to go blonde but you don't want to do too much, I feel like this is it. And it was so easy to do. Like the technique, not saying the whole process in itself, but the technique was pretty easy to do and pretty easy to accomplish. I'm gonna stop talking and get right into it. First off, I do want to give a shout out to Ali Pearl for sponsoring this video. I freaking love this unit. Like I'm so obsessed with it. Information on this unit: this is a body wave. It's in 200% density, so she's thick. The frontal is a 13x4. Cap size is a medium. The lace is an HD lace. HD lace, that's just it. This was my first time doing this. I need to point that out. But yeah, so to start off, I did section the hair into 3 sections. Little tip, if you guys do want to get your units to be the same color all the way around, say you're doing highlights, because that's what we're doing today. Say you want to have the color be the same color all around, you can only leave the bleach on for like 20 minutes. If you leave it on too long, you may have platinum in the back and then you try to wash it all out and you'll have brown in the front. I did 3 sections, so I did 2 on the side and then 1 section in the back. Even then I had to do kind of like semi-sections. So you guys will see throughout the video me sectioning the hair off. And I probably did really like 4 sections, even though I sectioned it in 3. I probably really did like 4 sections because this hair bleached so fast. So I didn't get to show you guys. To bleach this hair, I did use the Claro Professional BW2 bleach. In case you guys are curious, this is the bleach that I used. I ran out of developer, something that they don't tell you. I have a lot of developer because I forgot to mention this is also 24 inches. So I bleached it all the way down to the ends, pretty much from the root to the ends. And that's what someone did not tell me, that when you're bleaching hair, you're going to need a lot of bleach. They showed themselves making, you know, a batch of bleach one time. You think that's gonna hold you over for the entire video, and it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. I had to keep remaking a new batch of bleach. I probably had to remake it like 5 times. So get a big tub of bleach and make sure you have like the biggest thing of developer that you can find. So what I'll do is I will section. At first I was using the tracks to basically guide how I wanted to section off and part the hair. So I would section off maybe like the first 2 tracks, and then I would do kind of like an in and out motion like this. So say, I'm trying to see if I can show you guys, but so say I'm holding the hair right here, and I don't know if you guys can really tell, but I'm doing an in and out motion, just up and down throughout the track, throughout that one track. I'm doing up and down motion, basically having like a window. So if you see, once I section it off, you'll see gaps in between the hairs. So right there, you are not going to bleach. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to then tease the hair upwards, so that way we can have those really thin streaks of highlights, as you guys can see that I have right now. And you don't have to do that. If you want more of like chunkier highlights, then I would just say leave it at the in and out motion and don't tweeze the hair. I mean, not tweeze it, don't tease the hair. Don't tease the hair upwards if you want to have more chunkier highlights, but I want it to be like strands of highlights, so that's why I did it that way. That's how I was able to achieve this look. It's pretty much just a repetitive process. I really don't have to explain too much, so I might just let you guys just sit back and watch the rest, and I will come back at the end. I can't tell you guys really how long this took me. No, I can't. I started at like 1 o'clock and I didn't end until I want to say like 6. So maybe about like, what is that? Why I can't do math. Wow. There's like 5 hours. It took me like 5 hours to do it. But only because I sectioned off this hair because I wanted it to all be the same color. This hair bleaches fast. I left the bleach on for over 30 minutes only because this is my first time bleaching hair, and I couldn't manage my time properly because, like I said, I had to keep going back to make more bleach, and then it was just like it just took up time, and like I only got through like 2 sections. So it worked out, but it wasn't planned the best. As a tip, I would suggest to start off on the back because the back you can't see. So if you mess up, you mess up on the back and no one can really see it, it's fine. So by the time you get to the front, you got the hang of it a little bit more. So it's not like, you know, you're taking risks and trying new things. If you're gonna do that, try it while you're in the back so nobody can see it. How I decided to section off the hair, at first I was doing like track by track, but then I realized that was taking up too much time. So then I was doing every other track. And then at some point, once I got to the front, I was just sectioning off whatever I felt comfortable with. Really kind of like what you want to do. I'm going to tell you this because this is what no one told me watching all the videos on how to do highlights and how to bleach hair. No one told me this stuff. So this is why I'm telling y'all what they will not tell you. Also, disclaimer, I am not a professional hairstylist. I'm not a professional colorist. I do my own hair. And that's it. So please do not come for me in the comments. Being that I was sectioning the hair off and doing like bleaching the hair in sections, I did have to also keep running back and forth to wash the hair out. And I didn't show you guys me washing the hair out because I already had too much going on. I could not just be moving my camera around, moving the wig, washing it out, bring everything back upstairs. Like it would have been too much. So y'all know how to wash hair. Y'all need to see me wash hair. Y'all know how to wash some hair. So the only thing I used to rinse the bleach out was something that I've noticed people do not talk about, and my mom actually put me onto this because she used to be a hairdresser. Iso Plus neutralizing shampoo and conditioner. This is what it looks like. It's like a huge, not huge, but it's a, you know, regular, what is it, 16 fluid ounce bottle with blue lettering, and it has and it's orange product inside. In order to stop it from actually processing, you want to go in with a neutralizing shampoo. It's known to restore pH balance, so I would definitely recommend going in with a neutralizing shampoo before going in with any kind of toners. Now onto toners, I did go in with the Shimmer Lights purple shampoo. I don't have it with me, but I'm pretty sure I think I've showed you guys that before in previous videos. You can use the Shimmer Lights shampoo, but what I have recently found out is that it's not a permanent toner. So I think from now on I'm going to actually use like regular toners. It's gonna be the same toner that I use to tone the highlights, which you guys will see later on in the video, so don't worry because I don't have that right now to show you guys. I feel like it just gave my knots a better look. By the way, I kind of over bleached my knots, so just ignore that. So yeah, that's just kind of like my little tip, I guess, to give you guys. After that, I did that probably like 3-4 times, kept running back and forth to the sink. It was just a hot mess. Once I put those in, I would leave the Shimmer Lights shampoo, I would leave it probably for like maybe like 30 minutes, just like until I can get to the next sections. I would rinse out the back section, put the neutralizing shampoo in, rinse it out, put the Shimmer Lights shampoo on, and leave it on for probably about like 30 minutes to an hour. I would suggest not to leave it on longer than an hour, 2 hours. Like 2 hours is risking it because you don't want to risk your hair, you know, having purple tones in it. So I would say don't leave it in longer for like 45 minutes to an hour. So I would basically just leave it in until I can finish up the next section. So once I finish up the next section, then I'll rinse it out and basically repeat those same steps on the following section. And like I said, it's a repetitive process until the whole head is done. Remember I said rinse it out. So if you finish one section, the last section that you did, rinse out the Shimmer Light shampoo, and you can add like a leave-in conditioner. I didn't, or just like a regular conditioner, and kind of just let that soak and let the hair sit in the conditioner, and then do the same thing for the next section. I hope that makes sense. I think that makes sense. So once that was done, I pretty much just let the hair air dry. I will show you guys pretty much how it looked. It had more of like this brownish, some was a little bit brassy, and that's also why, you know, I use the purple shampoo, is to get rid of that brassiness kind of look. So the hair the next day still looked pretty brassy, which is why I also recommend to go in with the actual toner, because yes, Shimmer Lights shampoo is supposed to, you know, get rid of brassiness, supposed to tone the hair, but I think there's nothing better than using the actual real thing. So I would definitely suggest using a toner. I'm talking about just for bleaching knots, like not even just for dyeing hair, for like bleaching knots, like use a real toner. So the next day I did go in and use the, I'll show you, you guys will see it in the clip because I can't remember the name of it, but I believe I used the color T18, I think that was it, the shade T18, and it kind of gave me this really nice ashy blonde. That's what I was going for. I only used one bottle. I could have used two. I bought two bottles, but I only used one, and this is 24 inches, and it pretty much covered the entire head. I felt like two would have been a waste, so I did only use one, and you know, it's gonna be 1 part toner, 2 parts developer. And after all the bleaching I did, I barely had any developer even left, but I made it work. I had some extra, like I had like a mini, what was it, 30 volume developer that I had like stashed away, so I just used the rest of that and it all worked out. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I did use a 30 volume developer to dye the hair, like for the bleach, like for the entire process, to like tone it, bleach it. I used a 30 volume developer. So once I actually toned the hair, I left that on for, I want to say, I think I left it on for 20 minutes. I'm pretty positive it was 20 minutes. I think it recommends on the box actually to use a 40 volume developer. No, actually it recommends to use a 20 volume developer. I don't remember. I use a 30 volume developer and I left it on for 20 minutes. That's how I remember that. Rinsed it out and let it air dry, and then it was completely fine the next day. It was exactly the color that I wanted, which is what I have right now. Like I said, I am not a professional. I do my own hair only. Actually had a couple of you guys DM me, ask me if I take clients or if I sell wigs. I do not take any clients and I don't sell wigs. Maybe sometime in the future, I don't know, but as of right now, I don't. I do not take any clients. I just do my own hair. But that's why, you know, this is here, and plus this is for free. All you gotta do is just be subscribed. Just be subscribed. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. But so I can't even talk. Okay. Okay, because it's a little far, so it's kind of hard for me to see. I get to welcome you guys. Where are my notes? We are, I can't talk properly. Okay, get it together.